Good evening. Welcome back to Savannah by Night, our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle here on Knights of Silvermoon. It is not our only game on the channel. We do have a recurring Star Wars game on Fridays, although I believe they are getting maybe not new cast members, but new characters very soon.
That's right, Graham. Very similar to this game. All of the characters in that game are now dead. So there's been a lot of re-rolling, and we're all just very excited to share our new characters with you.
I
Except
can't
Shanks.
help, yeah, I can't help but feel like you missed a prime opportunity to call this the Clone Wars Season 2.
I don't want to spoil anything, but my next character might be very similar to my previous one.
Clone Wars is copywritten, so it's the copy battle.
So Star Wars.
Also, you should have seen some of this or heard some of the stuff Aaron was playing that last game. I was like, we surely can't use this, right?
Um, and on Thursdays, but not this Thursday, I believe, there is the Age of Innovation, where the sins of the Greek past follow them into the current industrial age. And it's had no negative repercussions, I've been told. No, it's all good. Everything's happy. You know,
Oh yeah, everything's
children,
fine.
yeah, children still yearn for the mines, I hear, in that age. Got it. But on Tuesdays over at Top Down Tabletop, we have Dreamy.
Yes, join us for Embers and Arcanum, our D&D 2024 game. Not fully to the extent of the Star Wars game, but our session last night did end with the DM uttering the phrase, "You won't need a new character sheet, but there will be serious consequences." So,
Hmm.
and my character's not there for that, so it'll be fun to learn what happened.
Hello, new team. Um, new adventuring team, who dis? So, but that's not the only thing to keep in mind going into tonight's session. It is the, I believe, second week of Pride in at least North America. I'm sure there's some variation in Europe and such, but it's important to take on board the concerns, stresses, and celebration of life that should be what's going on right now. As I have said about Lila, living out lewd or living out loud, whichever one makes you happy. And if there's any reputable groups that you've been thinking about donating to, whether that is money, time, or just amplifying the signal, please do so. But everyone also understands that we all have our immediate concerns to deal with as well. It is, well, I think we're all a little tired of living in unprecedented times. So, let's get into our escapism, because that's what we're here for. Let's tell a vampire story, shall we? Last time on Savannah by Night. Kate talked her way into a friendly outing with Belle for the following week at the opera, an apparent hidden gem of Savannah's high and mighty. But that was the main takeaway from her conversation with the aphasic Malkavian. Belle had given her the nerve to finally go and give Innsbruck a formal answer. However, upon approaching her fellow Ventru, she found him in a palpably terse interaction with another kindred she was unfamiliar with. Innsbruck maneuvered out of the situation to receive Kate's negative answer with grace. Thanking her for the prompt and clear response, he left her with some sobering advice going forward. Ellie was prompted by Petra into approaching Prince Brooks on the basis of it being a challenge to their anxieties and lacking interpersonal skills. The young Nosferatu quickly found themselves out of their depth in asking the prince where kindred may meet with some degree of privacy out and about in the city. They were swiftly reminded of the rare gift that is Wormslow, as not only are Nosferatu able to freely and openly wander its elegant halls, but who also roam the sheer expanse of its grounds. Having tap danced through an ultimately fruitless conversation, Ellie dejectedly began to make a beeline for the door leading to the back of the house. Unfortunately, they ran straight into the one kindred in the city that raised their hackles more than anyone else, Christiana. The Nosferatu and the gangrel shared a tense, fraught exchange filled with barbs that eventually yielded to couched self-loathing. While neither truly gained the upper hand, the moment left Ellie screaming their frustrations out in the woods, alone. Cora sat down for a bit of Malkavian therapy with her clanmate Dr. Leland Aldridge. She admitted to the struggle she was having with casually feeding on humans, as she was used to both a more ongoing, intimate relationship with a single person she fed on, and having ready access to blood bags at home provided to her by her sire. The good doctor was quick to point out that her prior pampering had atrophied the required muscles, that she simply needed to get out there and exercise. And, like with all strenuous workouts, it's recommended to have a spotter. Her next conversation wasn't nearly as kind and understanding. Vega listened to Cora's attempt to get her into her good graces. However, Savannah's sheriff remained unmoved by the Malkavian's lack of relevant experience, especially that of no kills on her resume. As to be in Vega's employ is to do ruthlessly efficient violence. Cora needed to consider why she even wanted this in the first place. Poppy tracked down Harlan, a fellow Toreador neonate that she was aware of but had only met in passing. The two discussed their respective forms of art, which resulted in her securing his help in an elaborate installation piece she was planning for another member of their clan. With assistance, a workspace, and a project to actively work on, there was some semblance of Poppy's old self resurfacing. But how much of that was a good thing is still to be discovered. Artem finally met up with Kate to discuss the nature of the text he inadvertently read from her phone. Both admitted to being lost and out of their depth. Artem suggested that being lost together might make things a little more bearable. Surprisingly, the almost defiantly self-sufficient Ventru seemed to welcome the idea as she took one of those plates Belle mentioned and simply let it drop. Tabby managed a bit of success in the task given to her, the tangled nest of locks and chains undone just that tiny fraction more. A much-needed reprieve from all the times she's attempted to do a bit of light larceny and struggled, or outright failed. Unfortunately, there was no one present to watch her perform this combo breaker. With an with an upcoming yet ill-defined heist looming on the horizon. Tabby went to Wormslow to better acquaint herself with one of the would-be co-conspirators, Edward Hezekiah. The Ventru impressed upon the junior Nosferatu that she needed to practice the craft she was requisitioned for. Or, in other words, as is so appropriate for the month in which this episode aired, be gay, do crime. Now, who would like to go first? This is a little more open-ended this evening. No takers.
I am willing if nobody else wants to.
All right,
I
we have a
will.
volunteer.
You can also, I know you wanted to have some conversations before your group message.
I would then just send just the group message saying, check in at the gazebo in 15 if anyone wants to. Just to set the stage. And then I'll wait again and have my intermediate scenes before going over there.
Then I would like to do a brief timey-wimey before I get that text, since I was last spotted in the gazebo, if I could have headed back inside before having gotten that text.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you're going to head inside, Kate, who are you going to go see?
I would like to go ahead and do the Halsey scene. I don't know he's there, but me as a player know he's there, so I would like to run into him.
Okay.
Unless you have that for later.
No, we can do that right now. Actually, we'll do that first. We'll get the core in a moment, if that's okay. So you are wandering through the main hall of Elysium. Let me find my exact notes for that. You find somewhere among the main hall is your primogen, Noah Halsey, the prince's, let's say attaché is a good term for her, Jean Cornwit. An older man with long, flowing, gray-silver hair, and a younger woman clasping her wrist in lockstep next to him. Your primogen and this man seem to be in active conversation. Not spirited, not purse and tense like when you ran into Innsbruck and that conversation, but just conversation between peers would be the best way to put it.
In that case, I would just like to catch his eye and see if he calls me over, because I haven't met who he's speaking with yet, so I don't want to impose myself.
It goes on for a little bit. He does see you and eventually bids you over, but in a way that is having you join his side while he has not broken off from the conversation. As if he's sort of conversationally multitasking a tiny bit. Queuing up his next one. And as he brings you into the little circle, he goes, "Ah, Regent, this is my new acquisition, Miss Fulton. Miss Fulton, this is Regent Crichton of the Tremere."
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Miss Fulton. He'll look to the young woman next to him. This is Bianca Sauvage.
I'll nod at her.
She nods, but in a way that's not robotic, but is in a way far too stern for someone that looks that young. And almost not wide-eyed innocent, but wide as in crazy eyes. If anyone can remember Gowron from Star Trek, that's really what I'm thinking of right about now. Well, Triton does look to you. He goes, I'll be excusing myself. Seems you three have a conversation that needs to be had. Pleasure meeting you. And he very smoothly glides away. You would think an older man would not quite have as much grace to his step. But as he departs and leaves you with your clanmates, Halsey will turn to Corwin. I think this is a conversation just for us. Of course. Miss Fulton.
Miss Corwin.
She'll step away and she'll head back towards the dais where the prince is seeing a few petitioners, but in a very low volume. Not as busy, it's not as much of a organized court evening as much as whatever happens tonight happens. Please, walk with me.
And I'll follow.
He will clasp a wrist behind his back, giving a little bit of that stern but very upright posture. As he walks out of the main hall, but not to any private nook, more just a slow sorkening. We're just enjoying the space. How have you been faring, Fulton?
Been learning. Got to shadow Mr. Innsbruck the other night, and I'm set to shadow Miss Lash tomorrow.
After that?
Was hoping to call Miss Redgrave.
Don't hope, do.
I will.
I have been told you've been doing well at the company. Is that how you see it?
I think so.
You think or you know?
I know.
Less passive voice.
Understood.
Self-assured. Any problems or concerns you're running into?
No. Done well collecting a herd. At least the beginnings of one.
Good. Do you have any questions?
Not at the moment. I've been getting to know the fellow new neonates. Trying to
At
parse.
that, he'll start to filter to a little bit more of a private nook. One of the more, not secluded, but just unoccupied little parlor rooms. Go on.
The Seneschal's new clanmate, his new investment. He's got a pretty good head on his shoulders. He says he doesn't much care for court or know how it operates, but he seems to be doing a fairly good job.
Gangle do have a knack for survival. More adaptable than people realize.
I think more than he gives himself credit for at this point.
Well, smart to be humble when you're that young. What's your assessment of the others?
Got a nosy Nosferatu poking around. Interesting to see how that winds up.
Go on.
Trying to work their way into the group. Having missed the key step of meeting us upon our introductions and just playing catch up in a very unorganized and unclever way.
To what end do you think?
Well, I don't think it's just to make friends. There's something going on there. I don't know if it's a disguise at being so bad we let our guards down or just so bad.
You
But
have
I
to
won't.
assume both until you have a logical answer to lean you one way or the other.
Exactly.
Okay, that's one.
The Malkavian. She. And this is me as a player trying to think of what I want to say about Cora. I think slow and steady for working her way into Savannah life. She's amiable and seems to get along, but lacking some self-confidence. Haven't gotten to interact with the Toreador much, but she's very into art and show and gallery and pieces, and bringing a food source to the bar we were at, which I don't think was very smart, but I've also heard what Savannah Toreador tend to be like.
Keep in mind, their food source is less specific.
Mm-hmm.
Not that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as much as it does for us.
Exactly.
Keep an eye on that one. There's been more than a few that are put on a facile facade. I'm not saying that that is the case here, but don't rule it out.
No, I'm proceeding with caution until proven otherwise.
There was one more, wasn't there?
Another Nosferatu. Extremely lacking in self-confidence and a sense of direction.
And what do you make of that?
I think she's got to figure a lot of things out, or she's going to flounder and not exactly find a place in Savannah, to put it politely, to put it less politely. I don't think she'd be here very long.
You've been learning risk assessment in more ways than one at the company, yes?
Yes.
Consider that one part of your task. Ms. Morn could be a tool you can hone,
Mm-hmm.
provided they are not a supreme liability. It's up to you to decide which one they are. And up to which point.
I've offered a bit of advice, and it's up to her if she'll take it or not. I do hope so. She could be an investment.
Now, when you say investment, what are we discussing?
I think it's wise to have eyes and ears in the Warrens.
Wise, but something not to count on.
Mm-hmm.
They are notoriously clan first. Sect second, or even tertiary.
I think that's still something she's getting a grasp on. So if she proves herself worth the investment, creating that bond early could be beneficial. But again, it depends on what advice and who she takes.
Are you looking at forming something, or is this purely that one?
What do you mean?
Well, peer around carefully once again. Normal for someone in your age group to start assembling a group, filtering through resumes.
The word has been tossed around, but at this point it feels more like the wishful thinking of a high school group of misfits. The Seneschal's child has stress the importance of what it actually means. I don't know if all the other new neonates really understand.
Here's where I will stand on it. Should you form some personal faction, see that it stays small and personal, that it does not override your responsibilities to me and to your prince.
Never.
I will hold you to that. Anything else?
That's all for now. Be sure to call Redgrave tonight.
Good. Call a rook. Schedule some proper range time again. There's only so much you can do on your own.
Will do.
I understand you were also seeing Havel.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It's an area in which to work on.
Everyone starts somewhere. Stay persistent. You either get it or you won't. So you have to shore up your other one with Rook.
Make sure I do both.
Good. If there's nothing else.
There's not. Thank you for your time.
Bolton. And he will stride out. Now, we're going to fade out from there.
I'll probably stay here till I call Redgrave, but we can move on to someone else before that.
Sure. Let's go to Cora, like we originally discussed.
All right. I will move on from this loft space to Mr. Hezekiah's office.
Okay. Do you go there looking for him, or do you contact him ahead of time?
I'm gonna go there looking for him.
Okay. You do approach a door that's left ajar. It's not so far open that you can see him directly as much as you can infer he is from the light being on and sounds of paper being shuffled.
All right. I'll go ahead and knock first.
Come in.
Push the door open. Mr. Hezekiah.
You see him sitting behind his desk, and his sleeves rolled up, his suit jacket hanging on a wooden hanger next to the door. And Lila is sitting on the edge of the desk. Clearly, they were in a little bit of conversation while he was working.
Lila, oh good. I'm glad you're here too.
Oh, I so enjoy when people are happy to see me. She pulls these sunglasses down just a little bit so she can look over the rims at you.
My getting started here is going okay, but I'm realizing that I need to find a way to make a bit of money. So I was wondering if perhaps the two of you could set me up with maybe some business cards and a secure email address or two. Something. I have a car, so I figure I could be a freelance courier, you know? Secure, confidential, prompt.
He leans back and crosses his arms. Making the cards is a simple task, getting email, all that sort of thing. The real issue for you is going to be a reputation. You can say that you are a courier, but unless you have built up a reputation, it's going to be a hard sell.
And it has to start somewhere, so I'm starting now.
Hmm.
Look,
He
I'm used to having
turns.
started in a mailroom and moving up, so
He turns and looks at Lila for a second. Said this one can drive, right? Better than the other one out of the kiddos so far.
please, that's not a very high bar.
And she kind of just points and laughs for a moment. And then she's like, oh, fuck, that was my car.
Though I will say, my students did improve. If you ever want me to give them additional lessons, I'd be happy to, provided we can arrange an appropriate exchange.
He does smile a little bit of that. Well, at least you're thinking about the back and forth. Good. Give me some time. I might have a job for you. But I have to have an answer to this right now before you leave this room.
All right.
How do you feel about doing things outside the narrow margins of the law?
Hmm. Well, if I were to say to you that I'm used to it, I would be lying. But considering my interview with the law didn't go so well, I'm willing to give it a try.
Going to look at Lila. I think the two of you need to have a little conversation. And maybe a race or two. Because I have a thought. And she turns and looks at him and goes, yeah, okay. Yeah, I see where her head's at. Come with me, kid.
So am I going to need a balaclava for this opportunity?
Oh. Now we're going to get you a helmet.
All right.
And she's going to link arms with you. And it's almost like being snatched out of the darkness by some hidden thing. It seems far too strong, far too fast, and just a little too spindly. Like if a tree all of a sudden just grabbed you.
With my free hand, I'm going to send to the group chat, maybe a little longer.
And we'll fade out on that for just a moment, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
Let's check in with Tabby. You had actually left this office a little while ago. Is there anyone in particular that you are searching for? Or something that you want to do on your own for a little bit while you're on the grounds? Any text you want to send? Any things
Tabby
you want to pursue?
would definitely respond to the group messages of meeting up at the gazebo. Cool. Be there soon. Also, can I get a ride from anyone tonight?
We'll let people respond to that in a little bit.
In the meantime, she would be wandering, seeing if Orson's here.
No.
Okay, figured not. Figured he'd be busy, but would make a conversation simpler while she's out.
You have largely gotten the impression that he doesn't like going anywhere.
I figured. Tabby is pondering the recent advice of be gay, do crimes, and is well aware of that to leave Elysium and immediately go hit somewhere nearby with some petty larceny would draw some attention to the area. And she's wondering of certainly before she has transportation, and probably hopefully it can be solved pretty well after that. Ways to rob spots that doesn't immediately make them dangerous and sought after, not sought after. But as she had mentioned to Hezekiah earlier in the evening, it would be a bad idea for her to start hitting anywhere near like a specific opening to the Warren,
Mm-hmm.
I imagine. So she'll pull out Google Maps and we'll see what
That might be more of a downtime between session kind of
yeah.
discussion. But what
And
interaction are you looking for at the moment? Is there any?
she's mostly thinking of what to do with the rest of the evening. Uh, Lila had got her here. She knows that she wants to keep doing the locks later. Uh, she'll text Artem.
Okay.
Hey, Artem, you out currently?
Okay. What we're gonna do is transition over to Artem real quick because he was in the middle of something a little heavy. But by the time that's over, he can respond to that text and you can decide what to do accordingly.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's most of what she's up to in the
Okay.
meantime, so no long conversations planned.
Okay. So, Artem, in the library, in a more somewhat secluded nook in the labyrinth of bookcases, outside of view of the main walkway just outside. Chris had turned to you with this elementally crestfallen expression, told you to just shut up as she buried her face into your chest. She isn't making any sounds. Her shoulders are doing that telltale shake. And you can feel that your shirt, right where her face is starting to get a bit wet.
So, Artem will wrap his arms around her and he'll look around for the most private place they can be right now.
Right now, they are pretty much at the back of the sort of maze-like
Okay.
structure of the library. It's designed to have a little bit of privacy, mostly so people can enjoy reading. There are little
Mhm.
breaks in the bookshelves where there are places to sit and read quietly and privately. But here it has a delightfully secondary outcome of you just having a bit of privacy.
Mhm. Okay. Well, he's probably already in the best position for this, but he'll just try to orient himself so that it's just him somebody sees if they happen to look this direction.
Mm.
And he'll wait it out for just a little bit. She did tell him to shut up, but
Mm-hmm.
eventually he'll say, "Do you want to tell me what happened?"
It's muffled at first before she tries to pull away. And due to the nature of that arrangement, her face is accidentally caked in fresh blood, which wasn't there a moment ago. If you look down, your shirt has this red splotch straight in the middle of it. And her eyes are doing that flutter, her lip is doing that tremble, and she is not able to make eye contact. But she hasn't pulled away from you, just pulled back so she can speak. Though she's having a hard time doing so.
You're all right.
I had freedom for 5 minutes, and the first thing I do with it is I start a fight with someone like I'm going to kill them.
Well, I think you made it for at least 2 hours. So there is that. Ooh.
Still not making eye contact. Fucking Nosferatu.
Tabby? Oh. The nosy one.
Above the table, nosy Ferratu. Although that's a bit of a a redundant statement. Reporting live from another bitch's business.
Nasi moron.
There's a few of those. Now, back into the scene. Sorry, we're breaking character. I don't know why. Just got under my skin, and I don't like them. And it made me happy to know that they were obviously having a shitty night. And she's fully turned away from you, out of grasp, and she starts to like wipe at her eyes, but then she's realizing again her hands are now just covered in blood.
You can use this shirt if you want.
You just whip it off, or
I guess he'll offer like a sleeve. Let's see.
it would behoove you to remember you have some stored clothing downstairs.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm thinking. So like that's we have a change when this is over. Yeah, I guess he can just take it off. So he'll just take off the shirt and give it to her, indicating but not strongly that, like, you know, this is where it's already bloody, so maybe go around there.
Yeah, you missed us. Yeah, you're fine.
Right. And then and then he'll say, doesn't sound like I have to tell you anything. What's the damage?
Pride.
Theirs or yours?
She is sort of like mid toweling off her face with your discarded shirt. Yes.
Hmm. So just the two of you? At least there's that.
She wordlessly starts wiping away at more of the mess, and
What do
she
you... Oh, good.
she just slips out of the jacket so she can wrap the shirt inside of it so it's less seen.
Hmm.
But she's still probably gonna have to go step into a bathroom to freshen up.
Hmm. What do you think you should do?
Go home.
We can do that. What about later?
What are you trying to say?
I guess you seem to think you've done something wrong. So, what do you think you can do to fix it?
I'm not apologizing if that's what you're going for.
I don't care. This isn't about them.
I just want to go home. Can we go home?
Yeah. We can do that. Before we do, can you here, he gives her the card that Atherton gave her. I have another shirt in the house somewhere.
Yeah.
Thanks.
She's gonna take a few minutes to go get cleaned up, obviously. But in that time, you do have a text or two you can answer.
Hmm.
Because I believe Cora sent one to the group. Is that correct?
I did. Chris is also a recipient of that.
Hmm.
She's a bit frazzled at the moment, so I'll kind of just attach her to Artem for a moment. If he goes there, she'll go with him. Otherwise, different story.
Of course.
But Tabby, you had sent Artem a message. What was it again?
Hey, Artem, are you out currently?
Text back. I'm around, little tied up. What's up?
Oh, sorry to bother. Pause for a moment after the text.
No bother.
After a little pause. You ever backspace? I'd love to go into the forest and find and kill something. Do you know the way to do that? Without getting other people wanting to kill me.
I'm gonna give you a very quick out to know that you shouldn't be putting that in a text.
Thank you. That's so much backspace.
We'll go with the idea that you typed that and went, no,
Yep.
no.
Vega would just appear behind me.
Nothing personal, kid.
I'd love to go hunting sometime in the woods. Do you know the way? Do I need a license?
Artem will text back. Excuse me. I happen to be well practiced. When?
No plans tonight after Gazebo.
Not
Otherwise,
sure.
could make plans.
Not sure about tonight. Tomorrow? Question mark.
Tomorrow. Smiley face.
Thumbs up.
Eggplant.
3.
Thank God I didn't type what I was gonna.
Okay. It's going to transition over to Poppy.
Yes,
You had just had a conversation with Harlan
I
that
did.
was artistic and seemingly productive.
Mhm.
What now?
Well, I think now she is going to be seen. So she's gonna maybe just stroll about, just kind of meandering around, but is searching for Lachlan.
Mm. Do you know
Uh,
what Lachlan looks like?
didn't Tylene point him out to me, or did she just mention his name?
She mentioned the name.
Okay. So maybe I'll ask Harlan what he
Okay.
thinks. Yeah. Um, Harlan, would you mind introducing me to Lachlan? Tylene was telling me about some of the work he does artistically, and I'm curious to know who he is.
You do see his eyebrow reach the stratosphere for just a moment
Nice. Okay.
because of the names mentioned and the surrounding context did not ring true.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you want to meet him?
Well, I think I'd like to meet anyone who I might someday be sharing gallery space with.
All right. Well, you have met two of his children.
Have I?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Oh, small world.
Small town.
Very.
One I think you were a little bit smitten with.
With who? With
Bobby.
whom? Oh! Wow. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. And you just mentioned the other.
Tylene? No way.
Yep.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know the specifics there, but there's a kind of leans in bad blood.
Excellent. I mean, she does not say excellent. Helena said excellent. Uh um yeah, okay. Well, I mean, are you all on good terms? Would you just introduce me to him? I feel like I need to kind of meet everybody of our kind. Everybody who's
I
anyway.
mean, I ain't gonna pretend we're on best friend basis, but I could make the introduction if you really want to.
Is there somebody that is on a best friend basis that would make it less awkward for you? I don't want to put you out here.
uh, I get along with most of us.
I can tell you're very, very kind. I appreciate it.
Well, yeah, I think it's less about being kind of more just ain't too much of an asshole and people kind of work with it.
That is a rare trait, I think.
Usually. All right. Shall we?
Let's go.
Oh, what a fucking treat this is going to be. So he'll stride on through. But let me look at my notes because there is something here. Let me see where that is. Okay. You see Bobby in her statuesque form. Lovely party dress. Not meant for a gala, but somewhere almost clubby, but not quite, but still finding a way to be elegant, but in a way that shows off the back muscles, because of course.
One must.
Mm-hmm. But she is standing next to a man with this glorious, tamed yet untamed mane, glasses, ascot, talking with a rather severe expressioned man with dark hair in a suit, all black and white. Just not unlike sheet music in that stark contrast.
Wait, Lachlan's in the suit, or the severe expressioned man is in the suit?
The severe expressioned man.
I see.
Maybe severe is the wrong word as much as intense.
Backspace, intense. Okay.
See, right there. You sure want to go through this?
Yes, he doesn't bite, does he?
We fucking all do.
I know. That was a joke, Harlan.
Lord, give me strength.
You'll get used to it.
You know, you say that, but you know the people I hang out with, right? I mean...
Yeah.
All right, well, why don't we go say hi to Bobby, and then you'll get
Always.
yourself the introduction that way.
Excellent.
Now, is Poppy actually playing with her hair the way you are right now?
Yep, she just kind of fixes it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Adjusting the outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Just primping.
Just a little bit. Just a small amount.
Mm-hmm. He just politely averts his gaze, but sort of just smirks to himself. Oh, Jesus. All right.
Poppy can't avert her gaze. Happy Pride!
Now, it's going to saunter on up. Dalton, Bobby, Lachlan. Harlan, how's your latest project going? And there's this narrowing of the eyes from Harlan. Still working through some paperwork on that, but I think I have something on the horizon. Thanks for your interest. Well, I'm so glad to hear it. And who do we have here?
Hi. It's great to meet you. I'm Poppy Stewart.
Oh, the new neonate. Pleasure
Exactly.
to meet you. And he'll hold out his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And
she'll extend hers. Businesslike.
Okay. Businesslike. There's an intentionality there is what you're going with.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I don't want it to be just grace. I want it to be strength.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very curt, very professional. No, kind of just outside the personal space kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You see that there was this almost step in that is halted by the way that you are presenting this.
Great.
And so, what is your particular artistic endeavor?
Mostly site-specific works and performance art pieces, though Harlan and I and DJ Raleigh are working on something special for Titus.
Oh, I see. A true art commune. How lovely.
Yes, we're looking forward to it.
And what sort of project is this?
Can you clarify?
I'm asking for you to clarify. What is the project?
Oh, what is the project? Well, I don't know if I want to keep it a secret. There's something kind
Oh,
of.
it's just us here.
She looks over to Bobby. Well, I guess the one hint that I'll give is that it is an installation piece at the racetrack, and that everybody here will probably be invited to participate.
Oh my.
It's going to be an event. I'll say that it's an event happening. Very excited about that.
Oh, not just an event, a happening. Oh, now you have my attention.
Oh yeah. And what do you do? What do you work on?
Oh, well, at the moment I'm working on the next generation of the artistic crop.
Poppy throws up in her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
She does not, but she
Can
could.
the mind vomit? Yes, it can.
Cool. Love that.
Mm-hmm. But I believe you've already met my latest muse, and he directs your gaze to Bobby.
Who was already pointed there. Yeah.
You haven't actually seen what Lachlan looks like. You've just been transfixed upon Bobby the whole time.
Just hush,
Oh, hi.
Man in ascot talking. Stop it. Oh.
You know what? In reality, that is the correct reaction.
Yeah, mostly.
Nobody needs Fred.
No. Oh, Fred. He means well. Don't put Fred on Lachlan. Does Bobby say anything to that?
She seems very proud of it, actually. There's this, you had your own little preening, and then she just seems to turn and twist, and there's a little bit more presentation to all that statuesque marble muscle.
Oh. And, how did you two meet?
Oh, well, I've been modeling for quite some time.
Wow.
Natural overlap, you would understand.
Sorry, my brain didn't comprehend what you said. What did you say?
Were you just looking at the picture? Is
I
that
literally
why?
know. Yeah. I literally went, wow. What did you say?
Yeah, I bet you're a model. Like, really? Is that where your brain just went?
No.
Uh-huh.
What'd you say?
Mm-hmm.
Graham, please. It's Pride Month.
Uh-huh. I've been modeling for quite some time. You would understand the overlap.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that is incredible. I think Poppy's still putting together in her mind what Lachlan's motive is, almost in trying to create muses or create projects. I think Poppy is having a hard time being oh, I've been a project before. I hope Bobby's okay. Is Bobby okay? Blink once. Yeah.
Well, as Cora's HUD updated last week with kill person, tell sheriff, your HUD has updated with learn more about Bobby Lachlan relationship. Okay, yes and or no.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, probably. What is she? What is she thinking? I think she does kind of glitch out in that moment just a little bit. And kind of regroups and says, "Do you do much work over by the art school or around that area?"
I do. I've been teaching there.
What do you teach?
It depends on the semester. Sometimes sculpture, sometimes painting, life drawing. Sometimes I have Bobby in for the life drawing classes.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I
Oh,
bet.
it's very popular. It fills up very quickly.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Um, wow. So you do a little bit of everything, kind of a renaissance man.
Oh, well, thank you for saying so.
Yeah.
I have been at it for quite some time.
It's one of the gifts, I suppose.
Hmm. They used to say polymath back in the day, but Renaissance man, oh, so much more class to it, don't you think?
Blech. Yes. Yes.
In my notes for this character, it's douchebag artist. How make the biggest douchebag?
Yeah. And Poppy already hates art professors, if you'll
Hmm.
recall. Uh yeah.
I've had my own, I know.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of cult leaders amongst them. Or attempted cult leaders, I should say.
A lot of
Shout out to
Kool-Aid.
theater school. Some good ones though. Some good ones. Anyway. Uh I think Poppy will
Looking at you, Juilliard.
look, yeah, shout out. I did not go to Juilliard, just putting that out there. Um but Poppy will, like, while he's talking about, oh, so much classier, she'll like dart her eyes over to Harlan and give a like so that he knows that she thinks he's a little
It's now
much.
maybe a bit of retroactive understanding, like you really want to go over there? All right.
Yeah, yeah, and she's just like, I see what you mean. How do we get out of this? Like, she's like telepathically like, okay, this sucks. We
I
came, we
know you
met.
can hear my thoughts, Harlan.
Please, Harlan. You're very mellow, but please get me out of this.
And as if picking up on this
Incredible.
emergency broadcast, like, oh, before the night's over, we need to go and confer with Titus about when we can come on down to take the gear
Yes.
and everything.
Yes. Thank you so much for reminding me. I would have totally forgotten. Lachlan, it was so good to meet you. And
Of
I'm sure
course.
I'll see you around. And Bobby, it was great to see you again. While you're not at work modeling.
Well, maybe we can arrange for a private session.
Yeah. Or now that I know you do life posing for drawing classes, you could
Is
anyway.
Poppy actually just like hard resetting every couple of words?
She's having a moment.
Harlan's going to like trying to like usher you away, like hand on like upper back kind of thing. Just we should go before he heads on out. I think
Oh
he's
yeah,
got a
totally.
schedule.
Yeah, of course. Bye.
Lachlan.
See y'all. And she'll shuffle away with Harlan.
And he's going to lean in when you get out of immediate earshot. It's like, well, no regrets.
I need a drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I owe you a drink, actually, Harlan. That was she kind of like slow claps him a little bit, just wow, thank you. That was you took one for the team there. And thank you for getting me out of that. I want him to talk about him being a Renaissance man. I shouldn't have said that at all.
I mean, until it was weird, it was pretty funny.
Correct. Yes, we can find levity even in the most grating situations with art professors.
Yeah, if only that was the worst thing about the guy.
Yes, I was under the impression that he well, Tylene mentioned something about him kind of using people and then disposing of them. Or I don't know. I didn't like the way that, I don't know, the idea that Bobby could be a, I don't know, kept artist is upsetting to me.
I'm gonna let you in on a really unfortunate truth. Way too fucking common among our kind.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, Harlan, I've taken up so much of your time this evening. It's so good to meet you. Sorry to throw you in the deep end like that, but for real, I do owe you a drink next time we're out or at a swanky event with other Renaissance men.
I didn't know I could still throw up, but hey, we're all finding out new things today.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
Yeah, I don't do enough intoxicants in my life to palate that one, so I'm gonna go find Lewis to make sure he didn't like fall off a dock somewhere or something.
Great idea. Great idea.
All right. Well, see each other soon.
See you soon.
Okay. Well, now, has everyone gotten the text from the group chat to come meet at the gazebo? Now, the question I would have is, Artem, are you going to go there? Like, let's presume you've gotten your shirt and all that's been
Yeah.
sorted. Are you going to go there?
So I think he would see it as maybe an opportunity to cheer Chris up, but it's kind of going to be based on his evaluation of her mood right now.
Mm-hmm.
Does he think that would work, or does he think we should just go home? And we could roll some dice if you'd
It
like.
depends more. It's hard to gauge because it depends more on what's being said at the gazebo.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a case of, if you wanted to have it both ways, she has the boat at the dock, which is in sight of the gazebo.
Mm-hmm.
So you have an out if you think things are going a little south. It can just be, maybe you only want to be there for a few more minutes. Maybe you send her on ahead with the boat and you take the car, or you leave the boat there, depending on the mood.
Mm-hmm.
You can figure it out as the night closes.
Okay. So then he's going to ask her with the intention of trying to get her out there. As she's coming back with his shirt, he's going to be putting it on, and he'll say, "Did you get that text?"
Yeah.
Do you want to go?
That's where the conversation happened. Whatever. I can't make it any fucking worse. And she'll start walking ahead, but there is no uplift in those shoulders.
Mm-hmm. He'll kind of like pace to get up with her and just say, we can just go. It's fine.
She does stop mid-step. I came here to see people. I might as well see people.
Poppy should be there.
It's not quite the same hard reset that Poppy gets. Like, okay, I don't know if I have the energy for a Poppy tonight, but I'll try.
Do you have the energy for Kate? Oh, I have a secret, actually, that she might tell you.
The fuck? I'm assuming you're walking and talking at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Is it something you actually tell her, or you're just trying to tantalize her with the promise of maybe something that could happen?
I'm trying to tantalize her with the promise, and to further tantalize, he may say, I think he's going to say, let's just say you might be getting an interesting picture in the next couple of days.
Girl sits in my lap once.
It could be worse.
Okay, fine. And as the two of you are walking down through the house, how'd your date go?
I don't think the mission was actually failed successfully.
Yeah. What happened?
We went to.
Oh, wait. Do you want to just tell me, or do you want to tell the group?
I don't want to tell the group.
Okay.
We
Tell me
went
how.
to the.
Tell me
Okay, after, sure.
Now here's the question
Mm-hmm.
of the table. You were sent. How do I put this very nicely? A picture of some New York style cheesecake. As you had said, maybe you would show Chris. But is that something you decide you're going to delete?
So the picture I was referring to was the one of Kate doing work with Lash.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
aware.
we know, but I saw the
Okay.
picture that you got sent, and then I
That's
told you to
true.
show it to Chris before you deleted it.
That can be a maybe attempted cheering up later.
Yeah.
In a weird and morally gray way, but
Mm-hmm.
so I'm assuming you head towards. Actually,
Yeah.
here's the question: do you all coalesce at the gazebo?
After I make my phone call.
Let's do that first, and then we're going to go to break.
Okay.
Coalesce.
I was about to say I heard it too, Graham. I'm not
I was
pleased with you.
absconded with by Lila, so I'll be there eventually.
Okay. Actually, we'll do those two things first, and then we'll go
yeah.
to break. Thank you for reminding me. Let's go to Kate for your phone call.
So yeah, from whatever nook Halsey and I were in, I will call Redgrave.
Okay. It is 2 sharp rings. Fulton,
Redgrave?
what do you need?
I'd like to set up a job shadowing with you.
We can arrange that. When's your next open night? We're going to shift over to Cora for just a moment. As Fulton's other boss is calling. Cora. You are walking out the front door with Lila to her car. And she is click-clacking on her heels despite the fact that it's mostly gravel and compacted dirt.
All dressed up just to come to Elysium.
I mean, I gotta show off all this.
You look good.
Well, thank you for noticing. Aren't you sweet? So, okay. I know you can drive.
Thank you for saying so.
Uh-huh. But two things. Can you chase and can you outrun?
I like to think so. I wasn't always just a demonstration driver, you know. Done a little amateur event or two.
Okay. So here's the thing. We're not going to be using our cars, as nice as they are. Because why?
A little bit recognizable, even though we've changed the plates on mine.
I mean, if anything, I might just get that shitbag Jimmy caught up for about 5 minutes before he goes, some bit stole my car.
I've put Jimmy through a lot.
He deserves it, I hear. But we'll get you a little sidecar to run. I'm going to try out that for a little bit.
Okay, perfect. I don't really have a place to keep it, but...
You won't need to.
Okay.
Now, answer me honestly, though I think I already know the answer. Have you ever been a getaway driver before?
Oh, now that I can say no, not except for in like a PlayStation 2 games.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that at some point. Okay, I gotta ask you this, and you gotta work with me here. Okay, you gotta be real honest. I'm gonna make it real simple. Have you ever crimed in your life?
Well,
Oh, the hesitation's not working.
no, not really.
Okay. So
I
we're
was a
gonna be
bit
doing some
directed
things.
as a child, okay?
Okay. Uh-huh. Well, look. You just can't suddenly become a latchkey kid this late in life, but you're gonna have to learn. So,
All right.
are you in or are you out?
So I'm a getaway driver. Do I have any other responsibilities?
Well, getaway is such an ugly word. It implies that you are speeding away from a scene because everyone is fucked up. When it should just be a meandering drive. But,
Should is a heavy word in that sentence.
exactly. It's planned for the worst. So, you might have to get away from the cops. Or at least other guys with guns. Or it's just a leisurely meandering drive from a location that is unremarkable for any reason.
Sure. So the understanding is that I'm a contingency, but that
You will be driving people
puts
either which
importance on the
way.
precision of those people.
But also, if you're acting weird while you're parked somewhere or you're doing too many weird loops in the same car and people notice, you become part of the problem.
Mm.
So you can't draw attention to you either.
I don't think that should be an issue.
Oh, I don't know. You kind of stand out in a good way, though.
I suppose so. We can work on that.
Yeah. So I gotta get an answer, in or out.
May I know what it is we're going to be getting away from?
A target where there's stuff that we want and guys don't want to give it to us.
Cora thinks about her increasingly light wallet. All right, I'm in.
Yes. Okay. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna do a little bit of pursuit driving practice in the next couple of nights, okay?
Perfect. I do have occasional other obligations. I might have to pause even in the middle of it, and that has to be understood. But otherwise, I'm all ready for it.
During the practice, fine, not on the night of.
Of course.
You gotta make a choice there. And if you choose wrong,
Sure. Hopefully, it won't come to that.
hopefully. Okay. I'm out. If you see Tabby, shit, how's that kid gonna get home?
Are you arranging for the practice vehicle, or
Yeah,
Okay. As for Tabby, I came here by myself, so I have a spare seat.
good. Okay.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
Oh, I will. And she sort of like gussies herself up a little bit. Little bit of an extra shimmy in the chest, and she just hops into the car, rolls the window down. See you soon, kid. Welcome back to Savannah by Night. We're rejoining our neonates as they're starting to finish the downswing of this evening at Elysium, the vampiric haven in Savannah. But we're going to pick back up with one very quick phone call before we get into a larger group scene. So, Kate, take two.
Do you want to start from the top or where we
Sure.
left off? All right, I will call Miss Redgrave.
As before, two sharp rings. Bolton.
Ms. Redgrave, I'd like to set up a job shadowing with you.
I see. And when would be your next availability?
2 nights from now.
I think we can make that work. I will send you some directives and some expectations, but I'll walk you through some things once I have you on site.
I look forward to it.
We'll speak soon. Click. Now, the question is, who's going to be first to show up at the gazebo? I'm assuming... Okay. We have one taker. What about Cora, because you sent the message? Oh, we need to pick back up with you because you... No, we just did that scene. Sorry.
I just did that. Thank you.
Okay.
Really well
Cora
done.
would attempt to be on time to her own get together.
With Scram having the Cora wibbly wobbly time for a minute.
Yeah, it's that kind of day. But we'll say, because Tabby put their hand up first, that she is going to be at the gazebo first. And then we'll go with Cora.
Taffy, you beat me out here.
Hey. Yeah. Didn't have much else to do tonight, so enjoying the nice night air.
Night's
I mean,
been
not
treating you
not
well.
literally, but
It's a good night so far for you.
yeah, hasn't gone bad.
Good. Very good.
Absence of losses are victories.
What have you been up to?
Working on some projects. Need to get a vehicle. I'll see about trying to do that tomorrow. Do you have any tips or recommendations? I'm not going to be getting this from previous owner per se. I think I'm going to try and come by this via junkyard or whatever way to just have something that functions. But I'd likely... I don't think I'd have a space to keep it. Do you have any recommendations for storage of vehicle when it's not in a garage, since I don't have one of those?
Above the table, you've seen enough of being driven by Lila and Ellie that there are places set aside for people within the clan.
Awesome.
Well, you'd want to try and arrange something within a relative proximity. I don't know what the on-street parking laws are here. Actually, you know what? Cora would have researched this. Our on-street parking laws here in Savannah, there's a permit that you can get depending on the area that you live. So, if Mr. Hezekiah set your ID up properly, it should be no problem to park somewhere nearby. You're probably also maybe, I mean, it's just from the junkyard, but if you're concerned about the coat, there are covers that you can get to put over the vehicle to keep it nice, especially since it's going to be parked in one spot all day. Um,
You know what? That's good ideas. I didn't own a car for most of my life, and certainly
I
not
could
since.
tell based off of our lessons, but you did very well.
Thank you. Before, if a cop pulled me over, I just pull to the side and roll down the window, that whole spiel.
Sure.
You who know driving, what are the odds of making a break for it, of actually getting away?
I wouldn't suggest trying to run from the police.
So bail on the vehicle, probably.
Um,
You know, that for several reasons might be the better call.
I'd
I would
say as you're
say
starting this is when Poppy and Fulton start to walk up.
perfect.
Hi.
Hey. I mean, unless they mind like me going, sure, officer. The
In
whole
your
time.
situation, I'd say just do your very best to keep good vehicle maintenance, so there's no reason to stop you, and just abide by all of the traffic regulations.
What's going on?
Need a car.
Ah, yes.
It's a
Yes, yes.
big city.
Makes sense. You have
Poppy
your eye on
Kate.
anything?
Do I?
Oh, do you have your eye on any type of car in particular?
No,
It
as
says
long as it
insensitively.
moves.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. Won't be getting it via usual means, but also don't want to create the heat of trying to take it from someone.
Very fair.
Especially since, as most know, my skills with vehicles are not great.
They can
Tabby,
always
what did we
improve.
talk about harping on your weaknesses?
I am the best driver ever, and I simply
No, I
just
didn't
do
say
not
lie to
wi-
yourself. I just said don't harp on your weaknesses.
You know how to drive a manual transmission. That's more than a lot of people these days.
I don't. I don't know how to do
I
that.
can technically drive with a manual transmission. I only need to restart it several times over the course of a drive.
I'd say at this
I
point, Artem and Chris are starting to walk up, although she's a little trudgier in her step.
Artem,
well,
back at the
Poppy,
gazebo
I
so
Hey,
soon?
y'all.
Why does this keep happening?
It's
Us hanging
just
out?
a romantic spot. We gotta be here.
So romantic.
Hmm.
This isn't the first time in the gazebo tonight for some of us.
You see this
What does that mean?
1,000-yard stare from Chris as she kind of just peers off into the water.
well,
all right,
it's
Chris?
And you see the windswept, majestic array of curls, but she is devoid of the makeup that she had done great attention to earlier. It's like she just sort of took the cleanser to remove all of it.
Tell her what you told me.
Are
That's
have a
you,
to
nibble?
Kate.
what are you
Oh,
talking about?
Okay.
The thing. Job shadowing.
The fact that I'm seeing Lash tomorrow?
Wait, why?
Job shadowing. Venture thing. I'm not going
Oh.
as a customer, Chris.
Yet.
Wait, so you're gonna be working for her? I don't know if
That
that's
is the
better or worse.
understanding.
And she's gonna go take a
She's
seat,
gonna be
and she
working
looks
under
tired. There's a laugh, but it is tired.
So Tabby,
Hmm?
what's gotten you interested in the woods?
Well, all eyes suddenly on Tabby.
Oh yeah, there. I imagine there's this sort of like meerkat just pop up and just all peer.
Well, for one thing, quite hungry. Don't think I'll be able to satiate that tonight. So gonna have to go to bed with that. But I I've been eating rats for days. Well, I say days. e- Expand that long time. And since it's better to not for me to do too much quality food finding for a little bit, more bearings needed. I'd love to just get something. But I don't want to go hunting and then have someone whose territory it is be like, what are you doing here?
Mm.
It's like jumping out of the shadows with someone in an alley, not an option.
I mean, it is, but we are working on the sense of security.
I mean, it's late enough if you don't mind getting a little tipsy in the process. More than a little
That's
tipsy at
sometimes
this
the
time of
most
night.
fun.
Later. But also, I just wanted to do something cool with you.
Aww, I love that. See,
That's
we
why
are
we met at the
friends.
gazebo.
This is
You're
the
really
gazebo of
pushing
friendship.
this romantic angle. You've a crush on
Who?
her,
Chris
Tabby.
moves
Wouldn't
like
you like
just
to
an
know?
inch away from the proceedings, just a little bit.
It's written in the stars.
So, Cora, you called us here. Any particular reason?
Yes.
Kate just takes like Tabby's thing and just is like, okay.
We're just gonna put this over here now,
So
in a
actually,
different gazebo.
yes. I did want to hear about all of your nights. So that's lovely. I'm glad that we're all discussing it. But also, so I have a therapist here, and I talked a little bit about what we started to get into, but I had trouble relating the other night at Chuck's. It's when we got to talking about feeding. He suggested that perhaps I could use a feeding buddy to sort of help me to overcome some of the difficulties I'm having with more casual encounters. So,
Me.
you all are my
Yes.
friends here.
Def-
Sure. Oh,
define
Poppy, I would
casual
love that.
encounter. Jumping someone in an alley?
You know, I could probably use some practice there too. Yeah,
Sure.
sure. Okay, great. Well, I have two
sounds
of you
fun.
now. This is lovely.
Do you want to try woods hunting?
I would be happy to try to diversify, sure.
Let's all just take Cora someplace.
That's a
All
great
right.
idea. We'll each have like a different time, a different schedule. It'll be
Cora's
fun.
gonna take out her phone and go, okay, so who wants to go first?
I mean, I took you to Chuck's Oh gosh, in game was that last night?
Yes. I
Yes.
believe so.
I was gonna say I think it's been like 6 weeks in real life at this point.
Kate, I'm going to need to be a little more directed, I think. So if you're willing, but I know that could be difficult for you, right?
I mean, I wouldn't feed around you, no offense.
That's a high burden for me to put on you.
I would take you, but you've seen my style. So if you want to ease in with everyone else first, you can put me further down the list.
Okay, I think that makes good sense.
Yeah, I was kidding.
All right, this is great. I didn't expect everybody to want to contribute. I'm actually pretty excited.
I mean, we can go back to the bar. That worked out fine last time.
Did work out well. Okay, Chris, I think I'd like to do that too. Okay, so that's off my chest.
I'd pencil in a specific day, but I should probably try and make sure I have a car first.
We can play it by ear, of course. So the next thing, I'm sure some of you are curious how Vega went tonight.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
It was a miserable failure.
Oh.
What
Well,
happened?
you're still on
You're here.
your feet.
I wouldn't call that a failure.
Look, I got maybe 2 minutes of interview. I was far too casual. I really need to be more focused, more professional. I think
What'd she
I've
say to
been
you?
on vacation for far too long.
Hmm.
I have no relevant experience. To the point that I'm not worth considering.
You got some experience if that's something you want to pursue.
Yeah, I suppose so.
You thought about Veritas?
Have we discussed Veritas before? Would I know the name?
In the mundane sense, you would have seen the name in quite a few places around town. You probably would have picked up on the fact that it's a security company. Whether or not Kate has shared with you that it is Ventru owned, I don't know.
Okay. The security company.
Halsey owns it.
Oh, I see. Okay. You'd put in a word?
I can talk to Rook if that's something you want to pursue.
All right. Well, as long as I don't get I have another obligation, you see, that keeps me on call at all times. So if it's the type of thing where I have to be sitting in a guard booth for most of the night, it's not going to work.
I would say consistency is key there. Why do you want to work for Vega?
You know
Well,
what she does, right?
so I tried to answer that and I did so poorly. So now that I'm with you all, let me try again. She protects the court. She enforces the masquerade.
It seems accurate, and I definitely don't know all of her duties, but maybe she was looking for something more specific. I mean, she guns people down that people that we deem crossed it.
Are you all right with the other duties as assigned portion? Though I wouldn't even say it falls under that. It would be take out threats to the masquerade. It's probably a specific line item in the job description.
Sure,
It's
but
not just the masquerade. That's just rule 1. There's 5 other
else?
traditions.
Belonging
And
to your
she looks
sire
over
and
to
stuff.
the Ventru, who is flipping through her book at the moment.
Cora would know these.
There's
Likely,
the
right?
belonging to your sire, whose responsibility you are having to.
There's masquerade, domain, progeny, accounting, hospitality, and destruction. All of those are the Camarilla traditions you'd have to enforce.
Okay, so I feel like it would be good to do something beneficial to this whole project, right? So
Project is in Kindred, Camarilla, Savannah.
sure, yes. I mean, we're all newcomers here, and they've been incredibly welcoming. So,
Well, then Veritas might be the place to start. Is your other obligation something you have to commit to, or is it something you can discuss
oh yes.
and change jobs?
No, I'm afraid that's not possible right now. I've just started.
Then maybe keep the concept of Veritas in your back pocket, and when you can transition, start pursuing that.
Sure.
Working for Vega can be a long-term goal.
Right. Anyway, besides, I have other things I want to do. I think it would be, well, there's other possibilities. It doesn't have to be right now. So.
It's not bad to have long-term goals.
You have all the time in the world.
Mm. So, what about everyone else? I heard a little bit about your knights, but
I
Any
met
other
somebody
projects
who
going on?
unironically wears an ascot this evening.
Ew.
Dear
Oh. Oh.
Unironically. Very
No, I
seriously
saw
wears
him
it.
in the middle of a very intense conversation earlier.
Mm. With whom?
His ascot.
He was showing it. His redhead in Innsbruck.
Well, redhead could be Clarice or maybe Tylene. Interesting. Yeah, apparently he has a bit of a reputation. I mean, we all do, but his is interesting.
What reputation is that?
Well, he's an arts professor.
So an asshole.
Egomaniac. There's a bug on my... I just killed it.
I feel like that's Poppy
Egomaniac.
reaching up in
Yeah,
the
there's
gazebo.
little
to-
quarters of
Out.
spiders
There's
in
a
we
the
are in the
gazebo.
gazebo.
Like brushing a spider off of Chris's head. There's a... I'll get it. He's a little, well, let's just say slightly interested in himself. And it was very
He's
interesting to
fucking
meet him.
gross.
Okay, you met him then. You know. He speaks like he's wearing an ascot. Yeah, what is his deal? Because his childers are Tylene and Bobby. Like Bobby.
Have I met Bobby?
Yeah, didn't she
Sure.
yeah, you were there with Poppy. Sorry, were you asking that in character or out of character?
Yeah, that was in character.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Poppy will like pull up the picture on the Instagram and be like,
Oh, I have better.
For a sec, she
Bobby.
takes out her phone and shows her view of the photos because she got them of all three of you.
Yes.
Oh, this is a good one.
He's just zooming in on his own ass.
He just like popped it out in the picture.
Cake for days. But yeah, that was an interesting conversation. And I finally met Harlan, and he had met some of you, I guess, previously.
How have you not met Harlan yet?
I don't know. He seems like everybody knows him and loves him. He's so
He's
nice.
a great guy, yes.
Very
He's a
Yeah.
good dude.
And he's actually gonna help me on my project at the racetrack for Titus, which I hope you're all very excited for, because I'm really hyped.
What are you doing for the racetrack?
It's kind of, it's like an experience. It's a, well, it's kind of a club
Your ascot
experience.
showing.
It's a happening of sorts, Chris. And yeah, it's gonna be cool. DJ Rally's in on it. There's gonna be some
Okay,
good
I'm
music.
back on board.
Oh, great. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be hopping. Very
Okay,
excited.
so we all have invites, right?
Oh, obviously VIP. Obviously.
I'm hesitant to go back to the racetrack.
Doesn't mean you have to drive.
Well, good. I just had made such a bad showing before.
Well, this is your chance to like break it down on the dance floor and get new memories associated with you. Yes, Chris.
Her hand points back down to the Nosferatu dance floor.
Yes. Well,
I'll throw a
I
big blanket over my head and look like a spooky ghost.
yeah, maybe we make it a costume party or something. It's still very much in process.
Might work
Appreciate
better
the
if
invite.
it's...
I might go, but it would be very much a more than on the wall, the fly on the wall type of.
I mean, it might work if it's all just kindred.
Which we actually haven't really discussed yet. If we want it to just be a kindred party or everybody. I guess that's something I can ask Titus about and see if he had any expectation.
Put up a sign that says no humans.
No humans. Well, we'd get some very fun humans at that party.
Maybe you do.
It would still be
pre-show?
mostly human.
Right.
Sorry, out of character, what was that, Artem?
I said maybe you do pre-show,
Ooh, a pre-show.
dry run, just kindred.
Dry run with just kindred. Like a
Or-
rehearsal.
Or that's the after party.
Or that.
Ooh, Chris. Yes.
And
yes,
everyone
yes,
can
yes.
get a bite, and then after everybody's excused.
That's a great idea. Chris, I'm keeping you. That's brilliant. And after parties are like the sexiest type of party. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, tonight was mostly business for me and meeting an ascot. Where...
Kate, I imagine it was mostly business for you too.
Not as much tonight. To have some good
Surprising.
conversations.
Good for you.
I was told to do crimes.
She just turns and looks at you. Why don't I get that advice? What the fuck?
Apparently, you do more of them than I do.
Name one.
I don't know. You're better at them.
You haven't gotten caught yet.
It's purely hearsay.
No,
There's nothing you can prove in court.
I was talking to Hezekiah.
She points to the Ventru.
I was talking to Hezekiah, and as has been the common recommendation, that I build up my resume and stop talking about how I don't have a resume.
Yeah.
You had
We're
to
on
go to a
similar
second
footing.
Ventru for that?
Hmm?
Said you had to go to a second Ventru for that advice?
Apparently. I was encouraged to talk to him anyway. I didn't disregard your messages. It was just reinforced.
Artem, do we have a shovel in the car?
Yeah.
To help Tabby keep digging?
Don't dig up, stupid. I mean,
Well, as long as it's getting through, that's good. I'm glad.
Again, I didn't fail tonight, so it's a good night.
Yeah.
What about you,
Okay.
Artem?
yeah, Artem, what about you?
I don't know
Oh.
what either of you are talking about.
Something must have happened at the gazebo.
And it's funny because Kate wasn't implying it in that way. She was implying it at, I'm going to let him share if he wants to that we spoke. Like, I'm not going to tell that, like, we had a buddy-buddy moment.
Mhm.
But when Chris phrases it like that, it's like a, oh, yeah.
It's great how dramatic irony helps things sometimes.
Mhm. Yeah, Artem.
I went to a location and I found some wolf tracks and I left. And then I
Wolf
came here.
tracks or lupine tracks?
Not sure.
Huh.
They can do both.
Was it like close to here?
No, it was near a where is this place, Graham, on the map?
It would be sort of the west of the county.
It was west as Garden.
I wonder what Prince Brooks would think of that.
Told anyone?
I think they were just I wasn't there looking. They were just probably regular wolves.
For our outing, I'd probably not want to go to the west side then.
Yes, we want to avoid that.
Why
an
do I
important
feel
part.
like you went to talk about wolves to avoid talking about the other dangerous creature you were out there with?
Because that's what I did.
Hmm.
Well, you don't have to get into it if you don't want to.
Well, Chris, what information would you trade to Artem? Or I guess you already know it.
This would be an opportunity for you to play the secrets game.
Yeah, Tavi, what do you got?
Meaning, what information would
What would you trade to
you
get what
like
Chris
from me
knows?
to trade for this juicy gossip?
See, but I don't want to play against you. I just want Artem to say the thing.
That's a different game.
There's a creepy little ghoul girl who rips your teeth out near my home.
Out of character, not a ghoul.
I know.
Because
Thank you.
that carries a very specific connotation.
Oh, right. I did know that, and that word was chosen for its spooky factor. But yeah, I guess it's good to differentiate.
Spooky factor.
Little monster girl.
She rips your teeth like yours?
Oh, I guess I should point because there's a lot of gaps in my teeth.
Yeah.
I think it grew back when you healed,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Oh,
I
did
think
I
so.
grow it back already?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
this tooth.
That's amazing. I mean, terrible. Does she keep them?
Probably. I accidentally knocked a bunch of her teeth out, and so she pulled out one of mine.
What the fuck happens in the Warrens?
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
You're
Cora,
trying
you were-
out some of your moves from the classroom.
I don't know how long she's been a kindred, but
She kicked your
looks
ass.
aren't helping with any of that appearance wise.
Cora, you were saying something a minute ago?
Oh, I was just going to ask who it was you had a nice talk with, since you said you were doing not business and you had a good conversation, but you didn't say with whom.
Kate'll cut her eyes to Artem for just a second and then say, I don't know if you've met Belle.
Ah, I have had the chance. Actually, Dr. Aldrich wanted us to know each other. She's very nice, and quiet.
We had a good conversation.
I'm glad. Ours was a bit challenging. I think I spoke too much about myself.
She's good at listening, but yeah, making it a point to not talk and never listen back.
Well, I'm glad you're not entirely business, as we've seen. But good that other people are seeing that too. Anyway, last night we were all talking about our favorite movies, and I equivocated. I did so because I was taken aback that Chris was actually right. My favorite movie is Good Burger.
Wait, really?
Sure, her arms just go up like just pure victory pose. Just thank you, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Wait, why? Why?
Have
why
you seen
Good
other
Burger?
movies?
We have other movies. Yes.
Tabby,
no,
I want to
it's-
say this. You don't get a willpower point for that, but you do
You
get
just
a
get like
high
a gram
five.
power.
Graham Power.
I like the zany antics and the unlikely brotherhood between these two gentlemen. It's quite nice.
Do you know what they call fans or people in the fandom for that movie?
They have a name for them.
Yeah, they're called good girls.
Oh, that's excellent.
And now I'm regretting deciding to admit this to the group.
I don't know if that's actually true. I just really want to manifest it to be true.
I'm adding a burger emoji next to your name in my phone, Cora.
And the regret
Oh,
grows.
sorry, Cora. I'm glad it brings you joy.
But yes, so there you have it.
I think that's valid. That's valid.
If,
Life as a house.
What?
It's my favorite movie.
Wait, say it again.
Life as a house.
Life is a house. Poppy Googles. Helena Googles. Life
Maybe
is a house.
sometime we could have a little screening. Take one of these parlor rooms here and get a projector. Watch some things together.
I love that.
Secret of Nim.
That's dark.
Not as dark as Watership Down.
Ugh, fuck that.
Oh,
movie.
scary bunnies, scary bunnies.
Anyone's parents rent it for them thinking that it's animated and therefore safe.
Mm-mm.
Tisn't.
What is that movie?
Cartoon rabbits kill each other.
In Watership Down. It's based on a book.
So's
On
Nim.
purpose?
Mm-hmm. I can't remember. Have Poppy and Artem shared theirs? I know we discussed some of them last time.
I don't think
How long
Poppy
ago it's been.
has, because Helena hasn't considered.
It is American Psycho.
Mine? You could not be further from the truth.
Okay, so correct me and tell me what it is.
The Notebook, Nicholas Sparks.
Just Psycho.
Fuck no. It's
It's that one
the
at 50 First Dates.
Okay, but I love that movie.
the moral implications alone of like waking up pregnant and just ugh.
Saving Silverman.
The 1994 Little Women, okay?
Yeah,
I knew
yeah,
we'd
yeah,
get
yeah.
there.
It's giving Joe. It's giving Joe. Was she your favorite?
Yes.
Well, she's the best character. I'm glad that that's your favorite.
Ah, this is fun. I'm glad we've reopened this discussion.
Mm-hmm.
She looks over at Artem. Share with the class.
Has anyone ever seen Stalker?
No,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
it sounds intense.
Is that where they grant wishes?
Uh,
No.
at like the very end, maybe. It's not really clear.
Is that a slasher film? It sounds like a slasher film.
No, it's like it's kind of about Chernobyl. It's
Oh, that's based on a book, isn't it?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like Lunt. Ah, shoot.
It's old. Basically there's like a zone and you can't go into it, but everyone's trying to get into it because there's supposed to be something in the middle. And
It's the middle radiation poisoning.
well, in real life,
Roadside
yes.
Picnic.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh,
Fun fact, people grow potatoes out there to make vodka.
really?
Yep.
I don't know if they ever made more than one batch, but it was something that they did.
Could try anything once.
Was done.
It's not recommended.
Everyone has two heads.
Poppy, what's your
Uh,
favorite movie?
This is hard because I like a lot of
You
things.
get something like American Beauty.
No.
As you are thinking, Tabby's gonna message Ellie and say, "What is your favorite movie? It's important."
The 1999 Midsummer Night's Dream with
Oh.
Kevin Kline and Michelle Pfeiffer, Stanley Tucci, and Christian Bale. It is luscious. And yeah, it's good. It's good.
Of
Okay,
course,
so
of true
that's
love and all that.
2 Christian
Yeah.
Bale films in the mix.
2 Kevin Kline movies too.
True. Look at us. We're not so different after all.
Are there mice in any of y'all's favorite movies? I don't know how else to connect the dots between these.
Wow, you're just
Donkeys.
really steering into the skid on like rats and mice, aren't you?
The rodentia
There's a
of
through
cinema.
line that was not intentional from the time I first started.
Actually, the rodentia of cinema would be a funny film festival to do. You should do that in the Warrens. I feel like that'd be a vibe. Unless that was an insensitive thing to say.
I'm sure it depends on who you ask.
Okay, I'm gonna keep that to myself. Don't spread that.
I feel like it would be both really hilarious and in keeping to do like an underground screening of any Rat Pack movie.
Oh, that'd be good.
I don't think Petra would like that, though.
Lila would love it.
We should do it if Lila wants to do it.
I like
Lila
her.
would do it for whatever reason.
Can we invite her?
Yeah.
I'm scared of what her favorite movie is. I don't know if I want to watch it.
It has tentacles.
Okay, maybe I do want to watch it.
You're
I don't know.
weird.
Wait,
Kind of like it.
Good, good.
what was your? I hesitate to ask, Poppy. What was your imaginary turnoff that hearing the tentacles were involved made you be like, oh, wait a second?
Um,
Like a snuff film or something?
I pictured some
So-
terrifying psychological torture of
Martyrs,
some
maybe.
sort. Yeah, I don't know. Some like really odd.
10-hour loop of Baby Shark.
Oh, yeah, like something like that. Something that would like change
120
me.
days of sallow.
Gosh. Yeah, something really gross, but like tentacles I can handle.
We're learning so much about each other tonight.
Well, this is good. This is why we're friends.
We've bonded.
We've bonded. We know
We're a
things.
coterie now.
Yeah, hopefully.
She
Right, so about that. Is I'm sort of liking the idea. I admit I need to learn more about what it all means. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how to ask about it like I would do back home, because I can't exactly put that word in a text message.
Mm-mm.
You can just, next time you're with someone from your clan, someone older, if you want their perspective.
Sure, I could do that. But I like us as a group. So clearly you're all going to take me hunting. So, we don't have to decide tonight, but it's a nice notion.
Agreed. And it's not like we have to like sign a contract or something. Right? She looks over at Kate.
I mean, there
And-
are blood sacrifices involved, but we can do
Wait,
that
are
tomorrow.
there? Oh. I see.
This is nice. I feel like I'm always walking on eggshells, and I don't have a lot of peers. Just superiors. Not that you all aren't superior, Miss Fulton, but
Tabby, what did I tell you?
well, that was kind of a suck up.
Yeah. Which like can get you places.
It'd be just look
Ellie-
at Lila's film library, but
Tabby holds up her phone. Ellie's favorite film is Fargo.
You text Ellie?
Yeah.
Wait. Kind of makes
Chris
sense.
kind of starts looking thousand yard stare, but like away from everyone.
I'll take 1 or 2 steps towards Chris in like a readjusting kind of way, so it's not trying to make it not like super obvious. Kate is also very uncomfortable with the fact that Ellie got messaged.
Artem is going to look at his phone and he's going to look at Chris and say, "Boss says we need to go."
Oh, yeah, okay. I gotta get the boat back.
Sorry. Ooh. I gotta get the car back.
I'll see you at home.
Yeah, okay.
Are you okay with me taking the car? I could get another ride back here.
I would
no
love
problem.
a ride back if anyone's going in my general direction.
I've got you, Tabby. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you.
If you're offering to drive my car, it would be to the place. I can't tell you where that is.
Even just a general area?
Probably not. Best to be safe.
Yeah, okay.
But I appreciate the offer.
Before this starts to disperse a little bit, I'm going to give Kate a moment. Were you trying to non-verbally say or give some kind of an indication to Chris?
Yeah, and Chris is not someone who I think is looking for any kind of like direct comfort, but just like a subtle indication that like Kate's energy has shifted when Tappy was like, "Look, I included Ellie in the conversation."
Are you trying to get her eyes so that she can see that you are getting to her proximity?
Yeah.
Okay. She notices you, but she has a hard time holding eye contact. And you've noticed her enough to not shy away from that before. She's had moments where she's not proud. But this is a little more sustained. Oop. We lost an Artem.
Oh.
Hang on a moment. You might need to make a quick adjustment here.
Oh. This is Poppy's new installation. She's going through a cubism period. Oh. And now
I like it.
she's
Making a
Our
few
10.
rearrangements.
Oh, I like that I'm a test pattern. That's fun.
Yeah.
Aren't we all? We're just
We are
testing the
really.
waters here in Savannah.
Artem's back.
Sorry about that, y'all.
You're okay.
Give Sam a moment to readjust things.
Yeah, having some net problems. One of my things is one of my
Oh.
nodes is down.
Gator ate your hotspot. It
Yeah.
happens to everyone. But mostly
Okay,
Gangrel.
everyone should be back where they are.
Okay.
Sorry again.
You're good.
All happens. As I was saying, Kate, you've noticed her typically not shying away, but here she's not holding eye contact. And you would notice that she does tend to do at least some makeup. And here it looks like it's been recently cleaned off. Considering the outfit she was wearing, the way her hair is all swept back, she was ready to put on a show. And it is somewhat diminished.
I'm gonna pull up my phone like I'm checking something,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna send her a text that says, "If you ever need it, I keep makeup in my car."
She does look down at her phone. And she puts it away. And she looks in your direction, and there's that fight to make eye contact. And she just that trying to almost bite the bottom lip kind of thing. But as people start dispersing, is there anything you want to
Sure.
add before it all gazebo out?
So, Poppy, I'll see you very soon.
Yeah. I
Right?
mean, tomorrow, like, are you busy?
Not
Like, we
as
could.
far. I may have one thing. It depends on
Mhm.
how fast Lila gets back to me. But other than that, I could probably have some time to practice. Yeah, that'd
That
be
would be
wonderful.
awesome. Yeah. Text
And
me what your plan is tomorrow and we can like coordinate.
perfect. And then after that, Tabby, let's plan on you next. Chris, maybe afterwards for a palate cleanser, just in case jumping people in alleys doesn't go so well for me. Um,
I mean,
and
we could
then,
do that.
well, okay. Well, I will defer to you to decide where the night takes us on your night. And then Artem for a bit of woodland excursion. And then Kate. Nice and varied.
Tabby, I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Poppy, would you mind walking with me to the car? I have something to ask you.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I have to go back in after. I
Yeah,
can't like go with you.
perfect.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. And she'll walk with you.
Okay. As people start to sort of spiral out, I know Poppy and Artem are going to go chat for a little bit. Cora's going to be driving Tabby. Um, Chris starts to head towards the dock. Kate, do you follow her or do you just try and let that one go for now?
So she's heading out because I was gonna linger to see if she lingered, but if
Mhm.
she's gonna go ahead, I'll start walking that way a
Okay.
little bit. I don't want
She
to be like,
can.
"Hey, Kate."
I'll let her linger for a little bit. It's less about she's waiting for everyone to go and more just getting the emotional energy to get back up.
Mhm.
So in that case, she is one of the last to start stepping away.
I'll linger as well till we're hopefully the last two because I don't have
Okay.
any other plans after this.
We can make that happen. So, do you say anything to her or?
Need to talk about anything?
She got motions for you to follow rather than sticking around at the gazebo. She seems to be rather done with that place for now. There doesn't seem to be anyone else on the dock. She looks around a little bit, seeing the absence, and She leans against the mooring post that is where the boat is hitched. I almost ripped someone's head off tonight.
Was it Ellie's? You didn't know.
I'm not sure that matters.
You're beating yourself up over the want to.
Ellie's an asshole.
Yeah.
So am I, Kate.
So are a lot of us.
Maybe. It wasn't proportional. It was just me losing my fucking mind.
But Ellie's still in one piece, right?
Last I checked.
You can't discount the self-control. Not to lean into stereotypes, but especially you as a gangrel. It's a big
If I
deal.
had self-control, that wouldn't have happened in the first place.
It's not your first thought, it's your second. That's the one that counts. First thought's instinct. I'm
Maybe.
assuming you talked about this with Artem?
A bit.
It's really good at giving advice. Belle wasn't the only one to talk to tonight.
Oh, I'm gonna get that boy in trouble one of these days.
Hopefully it's at least the fun kind. Did he tell you that Yvette kept texting him after the date?
No.
You should ask him about it.
I will.
It was lurid. I was holding the phone, and that was something I regret.
What happened?
You should just send him a lovely little photo.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That might be the trouble he gets into. If he can't weasel his way out of that one.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting the impression he doesn't want to be in that.
Mm-hmm.
Boy will go wrestle a gator, but he can't handle her.
To be fair, the gator, I don't know her, but little I've seen, the gator's probably less of a problem. At least less hidden motivations.
What do you think Ellie's deal is?
Trying to figure out if Ellie is playing the stupid card to get our guards down, or is overshooting what they can do. Someone pulling the strings. I'm worried
Look.
because Tabby's going to trust them a lot because of the clan bond, but I don't think I want Ellie near this group.
I think under all of that, We're both just fuck ups.
Real quick above table.
Hmm.
I can't remember if Kate knows or it has been implied to Kate that her embrace wasn't a choice. I don't think I know that.
I think I'm the only one that knows that.
Okay.
There's been a lot of very vague implications that don't really lead in a particular direction beyond the fact that she is very depressed.
No, I'm going to commit to my thought.
Okay.
If we weren't fuck ups, there wouldn't be nearly so many people pursuing immortality to keep trying to not fuck up.
I didn't pursue it.
Had an inkling. Would you have?
But I have what?
Pick this life?
Fuck no. I didn't want any of this. I wanted to go to college. Instead, I got saddled with this bullshit.
Wish I had some pithy Ventrue remark to make it all better, but
I think if you did, I'd want to tear someone else's head off.
yeah, the goal tonight has been trying not to have a stick shove so far up my own ass. So I'm just gonna let it sit.
That would make it really awkward the next time you sit on my lap.
Yeah.
Although, speaking of your ass, good luck with Ava.
Thanks. I'll let you know if I survive.
Good night, Kate.
Night, Chris.
As she is, so the entire conversation, she's been very slowly, meanderingly unmooring the boat. And while she's just about to step onto it, or step down onto it. Oh, fuck. She just turns around and she'll give you just that awkward little, like, side hug. And it's very brief. If you tell anyone, I'll kill you. And she
Wouldn't
gets
dream
on
of
the
it.
boat. And in short order, the engine is started up and she heads out. Let's transition over to Poppy and Artem.
What's up?
So, I've been looking for stuff that reminds me of home, you know, like Ukrainian stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like there's anything in the city.
Have you
And
looked
maybe,
online?
so that's kind of what I was going to ask. Maybe this is rude profiling, but can you help me find something online?
Yeah, I totally can. Profiling me as an online shopper. How dare you? No, that's totally fine. I can look up some stuff. What are you thinking? Are we thinking like food? Are we thinking ceramics, clothes, florals?
It's mostly tea.
Tea. Yeah.
There's
Um,
an old breakfast tea. For me, it's like when you wake up in the morning, that's just what the morning smells like. You know what I mean? It's called, and he gives like a name. It's not really important. If you can find some old grandma on the internet who makes it some babushka.
I can find an old grandma, a babushka who makes it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want that. I want something more Christmassy.
She like at this point takes out her phone, opens up the notes app, and is like tip tapping away. Okay, Christmassy tea wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you've seen Alden, right?
Yeah.
I think he'd appreciate a pair of cufflinks.
Oh. He might. I mean, he's always dressed very smartly when I've seen him.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah. Is he like a gold or a silver guy? Do we know?
So Artem may have clocked some of this stuff. Graham, what do you think his evaluation would be?
Silver.
That's what I thought. I think he's a silver guy.
Okay. And he strikes me as kind of, he wouldn't want anything like
Ostentatious. No.
filigreed. Yeah. So
Mhm.
something simple and clean lines seem to
Yeah.
be his thing. I can look some stuff up. I'll send you some links.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
love a project.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Don't pay for anything. Just, if you could send me the links, great.
Yeah. So Ukrainian tea, a breakfast tea, a Christmas tea, cufflinks.
Just
Why
a
is there
babushka, an online babushka. That's what I need.
Babushkasonline.com.
I feel like that would go somewhere very different.
That's true.
I think you'd need to
That's
specify
true.
just call it like Tibushka.
Yeah. Real. Yeah, I can absolutely do a little shopping research for you. Is this for any special occasion or just like because you're nice?
It's not because I'm nice. I'm kind of kissing ass.
It's a helpful skill.
Yeah. I want to get a gift for the people who have made my transition here so easy.
I think that's nice.
And
Above the table, you had 3 people in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Have you covered all 3?
Not yet, and I was going to get to that last.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
And a human sacrifice.
Kate hasn't helped him that much.
Yet.
And since it's been mostly, older guys, they kind of appreciate culture, if that makes any sense, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. My sire was an old guy too. I couldn't show her anything on my phone, right?
Right. She'd be like, "Who's that?" And you're like, "It's a meme."
No, she'd be like, "What's that?"
Oh, even better. Even better.
Yeah.
So culture. And tea, you think is gonna be that?
I think it's not, so culture maybe was the wrong word. It's about memories. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
When you're old like that, the things that matter to you, at least in my limited experience, they don't really change.
I have an idea.
Yeah?
Yeah. So like, and I'm obviously preaching to the choir here, but the stitching on traditional Ukrainian clothes is literally telling a story. Like it's almost like its own like symbolic language. I'm wondering if I can find some cufflinks that like are that.
I mean, if you can, that would be
like
fucking
protection
awesome.
or like something lovely.
Protection is probably the safest.
Okay, yeah.
Don't
I
want
mean,
to send the
that's
wrong message.
right. Not like love, and then that's
Right.
confusing. Yeah, because that could be really beautiful. Okay. Tea and cufflinks. I can do that.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can help you with?
No. Though, is Chris good? She just seemed a little less excited.
Yeah, we all have our ups and downs.
Too real. Well, I'm wondering if she might want to be involved in my little happening idea, because that pre-party and post-party idea is very good.
I think she probably would. Maybe text
Yeah.
her about it tomorrow or give it a day or two.
Okay. Sure thing.
Because, I mean, I've offered this already, but like, we can be better than scissors. We can be used on more things.
Oh!
You need to cut something up, make it,
Can you explain why you just said the thing you said?
You said it had to do with a car, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, about my project.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, that could be really helpful. I mean, just getting it all together. I'm sure Harlan's going to want a little extra help too, just like making it work. Yeah, absolutely. And if you're interested, I mean, if you want to come and
Yeah.
hang out
I
and
mean,
get
you're
things,
helping
yeah.
out. You're helping me for sure. 100%.
I'm literally Googling stuff. It's going to take me 30 minutes. I'll find this stuff. I love a project. I said that already.
It's okay.
Well, I'll look into this maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, if that's okay. You're not on a time constraint.
No, yeah.
Okay.
We have all of eternity in front of us, right?
Yeah. Does that ever? How do you feel about that right now? Like right now?
Me?
Yeah.
Not good.
Not good.
I mean, this place has been great, right?
Right.
But I don't know. My whole situation is really a reminder that you don't necessarily. Anything can happen at any time.
Right. Memento mori, but I guess that doesn't work anymore. Good night, Artem. I'll see you
Night,
around.
Bobby. Yeah.
I'll text you ideas.
Oh shit! One more thing.
Yeah.
Bet you'll be able to guess who this one's for. Concert tickets.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of music are we thinking?
Something. Probably something you can headbang to.
Does Poppy know who this is for? Oh, for Chris. Yeah. Amazing. Headbang. Yeah, I can find something.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Sleep well.
You too.
And she'll head on back towards the house to pick up Clarice.
Okay. Cora and Tabby. As you get into the car, I'm assuming, Tabby, you're going to sort of hunker down just a little bit. Do you say anything as you start to go, or do you wait till you're past the gate first?
Wait till we're going, I imagine.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks again.
Yeah, of course. I'm probably going to maybe take a few laps somewhere to clear my head. It's something I do from time to time. You're welcome to join me, but I'll be going pretty quick. So, would you like me to drop you off first, or
You
do you
going at
want to sit
most
around?
speeds is going to still be faster than me trying to walk home from here, so whatever's most convenient for you.
Oh, no, it's not a convenience thing. Just, if you'd prefer to be home, then we can do that first. That's totally all right.
Is this the polite way of asking me to be out of your car sooner? Just so that I understand.
No, I was genuinely, excuse me, tongue-tied, genuinely offering to let you come with me as I did one of my sort of rituals that I do to just sort of absorb the day.
I'd love to be a part of that.
Okay, we are going to be going quite fast. There's a handle that you can grab right there if you need it. All right, let's go. If it gets to be too much at some point, just let me know. I shouldn't get
I'm
too
durable.
focused, I don't think.
Okay, I have to ask the question. How fast, how dangerous, how reckless are we going?
Hmm.
Because depending on your answer, there's going to be a roll.
Okay, sure. So I think knowing the fact that Cora is bringing along a passenger, she's not going to try to find that line of personal and mechanical performance like she would.
So this is less taking it to the edge and more just, I'm going to go real fast
Sure.
in places
Additionally,
where I can control it.
the gazebo conversation seemed to help. So there's less that she needs to just with her lead foot instead.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, it'll be fairly controlled, but still just to relax a little.
Okay. So we can presume that you are taking the highway in that long parabolic arc back into the city.
Sure,
Though how
exactly.
fast you drive determines how long that arc is going to be.
Yes.
The question that I would have for both of you is it an enjoyable, companionable silence? Or do you chat at all?
Since I'm going to be driving, I might comment a little bit on what I'm doing, knowing that I had instructed Tabby before, but we didn't really get to go at these sort of velocities and not on the highway. So I might kind of offer some little instructive notes as we go, and if Tabby wants to chime in on anything else, she can.
I think she'll mostly be in receptive mode for receiving information and also just enjoying the thrill and the companionship.
Okay. As we get closer to the Warrens, then I'll maybe shift the conversation. Um, so, if you can't tell me, that's fine. But what's it like down there anyway, in the Warrens?
There's a level of expectation that's different, I imagine. I would describe certain things as nice or dark or terrible or dirty or pleasant. And it's different, but when the alternative of not being able to be seen by anyone who's not like us is the expectation, then things that are otherwise worse seem nicer. So that was a roundabout way of saying it's nice.
Nice because of the freedom.
I've got a room. I've got a boat in a bottle. Never mind. She was gonna above table. She was about to mention the beanbag, but decided to not.
Do you like to do that? Build ships and bottles, or where'd it come from?
Given to me, gift.
That's nice.
Otherwise, I'm just currently working on my lockpicking skills. Trying to build up the marketability.
Oh, interesting. Were you a locksmith before?
No. Are you talking about before?
Sure, yes.
Before all this, near the end wasn't much of anything. Before then, at least was aspiring for med school. Dropped out of that though. Haven't had much aim for a bit. Well, before this.
Well, that's a good pursuit.
Never been much for the long-term goals for a few years now.
How are you
Got
finding
used to the more
locksmithing?
short-term and day-to-day.
Or yeah, it's ambling is a little bit weird, right? I meandered in a controlled way in Frankfurt too, after Embrace.
Did you have lofty goals? I assume you were a driver of some kind.
Sure. I did have goals. It would have been nice to, well, young me really wanted to be a racer, you know, F1 or something like that. Older, it would have been very nice to be involved in. There's a special class of drivers that they get to test out designs that you know, industry insiders are really working on. Their feedback is very important to the way that the final product ends up looking. I really would have liked to be involved in that.
Yeah.
Sadly, that I didn't really get there.
They mostly do daytime stuff then? In other words, can't achieve it anymore?
Well, I think my priorities have changed. That's all.
This is a weird question, but what are your priorities? You don't have to be like specific, but what I mean, before the Embrace, everything was so short term and it was about survival. And after the Embrace, there was a period where I had someone at least looking out for me. And it wasn't like I was in an ideal situation, but suddenly being immortal, the only real thing that mattered was food, and that kind of complacency of obviously not having everything, but when you had to worry about so little and then not having to worry about that anymore, it's been a rough transition to, first of all, not have that person around, but also start to aim for the long term again and start to need to build myself up from something that I haven't felt like I am.
Yeah. Your story, that came out during court. That's difficult. I can't imagine what that would be like. It's,
Hasn't killed me yet.
Sure, right. I guess so. It's
Other than the first time.
Right. Yeah, it's the same.
I appreciate you gathering us all together. Don't often get to feel like I can be open with most of the guards down.
Well, it seems nice. I know what the original thing that we all had in common was we showed up on the same night, but I mean that's more than most others in the city for us right now. So. I feel like I've been offering this as they get into the neighborhoods.
I feel like I've been offering this because not only do I feel like my resume is lacking, I don't know whom to give my resume to. So we just end up asking everyone what I'm about to say to you. If you need anyone who can jump people from alleys or break into buildings.
Well, we're going to get to test
number.
out at least one of those things together soon.
Oh, are you on board?
You don't know that you are doing a job together.
Yes.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry. On board for what?
We're gonna rewind that just a little bit.
Don't make me slip up.
Cora wouldn't know that you are both on a related job. All you know from Cora's point of view is that you were offered an opportunity to join a heist of some kind.
So, Tabby, if you want to revoke that statement, that's fine. If you don't want to have spilled the beans just then. But Cora was otherwise going to probe further, but that's fine. So... Where were we? Oh, right. Well, we are going to get to try out one of those things together soon anyway. After I have my excursion with Poppy, then you and I are going to go hunting together. So.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, probably good to know before we plan anything. I assume other than being kindred, you would have some things to randomly overpower someone on the fly?
I have one or two tricks.
Cool.
So we'll see how well they go.
I have done a little bit of feeding here. It's definitely not quite jumping from the alleyway. It's more sneaking up on some groups unaware that are otherwise very relaxed and sedentary. If that works for you. We, of course, could try and find a more hazardous scenario, but I don't know the good line of where to do that.
Well, Tabby, on that night, you'll be in the driver's seat, not me.
All right.
I think we're about there. Cora starts
Looks
kind
right.
of looking around at the streets.
Yeah, seems right. You can pull over here.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And I will slip off into the night.
Yeah, have a good night, Tabby. Thanks for taking the extra little excursion with me.
Of course. You drove real fucking fast.
Hopefully you've taken a couple other notes from it, too.
I haven't been afraid for my life every night. But that was a little bit of return to form. That was scary.
Uh, okay, well, um,
In a cool way though. Adrenaline boost. Or
in a past life, I would ask if you're still interested in buying the car now. Um,
yeah, but I'm gonna go get a crappy one that just runs.
okay, perfect.
Night, Cora.
Good night, Tabby.
She'll slip off into the night.
So, with that, I think that ends our evening, both in and out of character. But before we say goodnight properly, let's go around the table and get some final thoughts. We're going to start with Tabby.
Cora's cool. It was nice to bond with the group. Talking about favorite movies is a thing that she hasn't done for a while. Overall, yet again another decent night of mostly people just giving her recommendations rather than major mistakes or setting herself lower in people's opinions. So she's got plans for tomorrow. Hopes to do something with the beanbag and continue to work on the locks and buy a car. But otherwise, most of the evening or however
otherwise
long with
acquire a car.
acquire. Otherwise, hunt with Artem.
Hmm.
So excited for tomorrow.
Yeah,
Things
fun
to
get
do.
you two together. Now, is there anything else you'd like to add before I drift on over? Okay then, Cora.
It was neat getting an extra little peek at a bit of Tabby's background and current existence. I Cora could not have predicted the turn of events that would lead her from going to discussing trying to be a deputy to getting involved in some sort of crime with Lila and Mr. Hezekiah, but here we are. So she's always ready to try new things and to test herself. So she's looking forward to it. Yet again, when asked, everyone in the group showed up for her. So that feels pretty good. Even if she had to share something a little bit embarrassing about herself in the process.
Well, not the most embarrassing thing that could have happened. Is it okay if I move on?
Absolutely.
Okay. Poppy,
Um,
you had an interesting night.
she did. She did. It was a bit of a roller coaster as far as status for herself, because starting with meeting Tylene, she felt very seen and maybe scrutinized. And then when meeting Lachlan, she had a moment of like, oh, thank God I'm not like him. And then started to, I don't know, worry about his very existence. But all of that kind of anxiety that came from both interactions was quelled by the fact that she thinks of Harlan as a friend starting now. Like he was very open and kind with her.
What did someone put in chat? The capybara of vampires?
Yes, very much that. Very much that. A friend. Shaped like a friend. And
Harlem,
yeah,
the friend-shaped vampire on CVS Tuesdays.
but yeah, I think she feels very not fully at home, but feels like she has people that are excited to work on things that she is, like just friendship wise, like, yeah, let's have a movie night, or yeah, let's build your weird art installation thing. So I think she's feeling pretty lovely about that. And just a note for our storyteller, when she gets home, she will play Lump in chess, because she needs to do that tonight. But yeah, and I think she also feels very seen in the good way, the non-scrutinizing way, by Artem, and his willingness to ask her to do something that she loves to do, but she never said she loved to do it. So she feels understood in that moment. And
Actually, if you're done, I would like to transition over to Artem because I do have a question for him that's related to this.
yeah,
If you said everything that you meant to say.
yeah, that's pretty
Okay.
much it.
Did you go to Poppy because she's both a girl and an art girl?
Yes.
Asked and answered.
Stereotype. It's fine.
Honestly, it was a little bit of metagaming, but
I'd say it's a
we
positive
talked
example.
about it, but it's great. It's for the plot.
See, people often say that metagaming is a bad thing, and blanket rule, yeah. There are times when a little bit of gaming to have a good time for everyone involved. And this is a good example of that. Plotting to have a good story. But how is Artem's night? It has been
yeah, he's
lateral
feeling like
moves?
he took a lot of L's, honestly. So he's kind of looking forward to the hunt tomorrow, to maybe get his footing back underneath him a little bit. He's glad to have some help with his little project. I'm actually interested to see if there's anything that Chris has to say to him when they get back. Obviously, we'd save that for next game, but he did not leave that interaction feeling like there was any progress made, even though there probably was, because of Dreamy. So thank you for that.
We'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah, and then obviously we're still very much in this situation with a vet that we'd want to be out of, so that's not great. Yeah, just taking L's all over the board. Doesn't feel good.
To be fair, it's been mostly W's or neutrals for Artem up until this moment.
That's true.
So there's that. Is there anything else you'd like to add for now?
I don't know. The hunt should be fun, guys. I did a lot of this in my prequel sessions, so might get to see a little bit of glimpse of that.
As we were affectionately calling it, Valheim the Masquerade. But if there's nothing else.
Oh, yeah. Also, I would like to shout out what's in the chat. Elena sent me links already. It's amazing.
Listen, we're not talking about how some traits of Poppy are very much based on myself. But yeah, I found the things.
Goddamn Toreador.
It's so good.
It's hard being this beautiful.
That's okay. It's not why we hate you. Last but not least, Bolton.
Very quickly above table, it's interesting that you see the knight as so many L's after that conversation with Kate, because that was a very good conversation for her. Yeah, it's been an interesting night, full of being very vulnerable, but good things actually came of being vulnerable. It was the conversations with Belle, Artem, and Chris, very surprisingly.
In the previous session, But in the same evening, she had a, I would say, good conversation with Innsbruck.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't sour, despite her giving a negative answer.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a way to leave things in a amicable fashion.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been a lot of pluses for her this evening.
Mm-hmm. And then there was the how very easily it is to drop back into full Ventru, give a curt analysis of her fellow new bloods to Halsey. You weren't there. You don't know what happened. Don't give me those looks. Artem came out great in that conversation, so like, um, because there's always going to be that tension of even building friendships. There's a bug in my face. Um,
Same one from the gazebo earlier. Got
the
it.
same one from the gazebo, Poppy missed. Okay. There will always be that tension of even being vulnerable and being friendships. At the same time, there's always that Ventru brain of analyzing, of seeing investments. People are investments. It's a part of it.
It's a part of it. It's not the only part, but it is a mentality to dial into. Not to become your entire personality, but something to learn how to harness.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kate's been starting to progress on that mentality a bit without getting too lost in the weeds of it. Not becoming a sociopath in that way. Now, I want both you and the character to consider something. Chris just trusted her with something very precious. Do you know what it is? I'll give you this because Kate would recognize this.
Okay.
She just told you she just about killed someone at Elysium. Now the question for you to decide is the information what you now potentially have on her to use against her? Is that something that is the takeaway? Or is the takeaway that she trusted you enough to give you that? Or is she vulnerable enough to give you that? Now, what Kate does with it, if anything at all, something perhaps for her to sleep on.
Mm-hmm.
But if no one else has anything to add, thank you for watching tonight, folks. Have a good night.